Hi, my name is Yvonne Tuku. Welcome to the Kenya 360 Degree Show. It is a show that will look at the different angles of politics, business, technology, and the entertainment segments. We also have two best hyperlocal reports, hard-hitting interviews, and people's opinion on the segment. In the technology segment, online social media have gained astounding worldwide growth and popularity, which has led to attracting attention from a variety of researchers globally. Teenagers and young adults are the most fanatic users of this site. According to various research studies in the field of online social networks, it has been revealed that these sites are impacting the lives of the youth greatly, to the extent of youth becoming addicts and others are turning away from it. Tracy Wamai has the story.
Social networking addiction has been defined as when people spend too much time on social media, such as Facebook and Twitter, more than they do doing other social activities. Our guest today recognizes social media as her life and would rather die than live without it. Welcome, Lindsay Nyawera. So what social media sites are you on?
I'm on Facebook, I'm on IG, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Snapchat. Yes, I mean all these social media.
Yeah, and do you consider yourself a social media addict?
Well, yeah. Why? Because I actually feel I cannot do without social media.
So what do you think of people who are not on social media?
I think that missing out.
Do you really think that all this being on social media so much has a negative impact on you as an individual?
Yes, it does. Why? Because you find that people are really posting so many things on social media. You find that especially it's actually even leading to crime. You find that as parents, some parents actually treat their kids in a certain way, Christian values, trying to bring them up nicely. But you find that because these people, these kids are actually so valuable to actually social media, they tend to watch so many things, and these things actually they're filling their minds with so many negative things. Because people are out there to make money. Out there to make money. So another thing is that it's actually, for example, like I said, I'm an actor. So when I'm in a crowd, I actually feel, when I'm in a crowd, I feel lonely because I am more interested in chatting with people online than actually engaging physically with someone. I'm engaging face-to-face with someone, I feel awkward. So that's also another thing there's also that lack of human value.
Hi, my name is Alistair Onyango. I'm a Daystar student. And about social media, I believe social media has its advantages and its disadvantages. Its advantages, well, it's helped a lot of people in this generation in that we've been able to share most of what we have through that platform of social media. Like if we're planning to sell anything, social media is a platform to advertise, and also just to share very different things like events, for example, happening in schools, and just share. It also helps in communication. Like you don't really have to make calls or text. There's Snapchat, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, share pictures. Yeah, it's helped quite a lot. Apart from that, it has its disadvantages in that it has really made people quite lazy. People have taken away all their attention from what is actually important, like school and real life situations, and have concentrated all their efforts on social media.
Our second guest today is Daniel Mwangi, who isn't much of a social media user. So Daniel, how many social media accounts do you have?
I would say two. That's Facebook and WhatsApp.
Okay, and have you ever been on any other social media and deactivated your accounts?
Yeah, I've been in Instagram and Twitter, but for Twitter I forgot my password and I didn't bother to renew it. But for my Instagram account, I just put in a handle, but I just left it out.
What was the reason for you leaving Instagram?
I would say I did find it boring. Yeah.
Okay. And And it's interesting that you brought up the boring aspect because a lot of people who regularly use social media think that people who don't have social media are actually boring. What do you think of that?
I'll say, people are different. For me, maybe something that I find boring to you, it's exciting.
So many people get information and news and other stories and catch up with the latest trends on social media. Since you are not much of a social media user, where do you get your information from?
TV news, and radio, and also from magazines and newspapers.
Social networking clearly portrays both positive and negative effects on the youth. It is a decision of an individual to make whether to continue using the site or not. Secondly, in politics segment, campus politics are a lot like the national politics. In Daystar University, student leaders hold a manifesto to campaign and a debate is held for the aspirants to be interviewed. To stand a chance to win there, is there need to buy food and drinks for votes, go to the ground and mingle with them. Not many people take up the challenges, but a few do. Meet Alois Laven at Cheno, Dusa Esperant.
Training in this school, you've been a student before right now vying for the presidential seat. What changes have you done as a student before you vied for the Dusa presidential seat?
First of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. I appreciate it. So, as a student, firstly, I worked hand in hand with the Daystar City football team, and we actually went out to look for partners who would partner with us and actually give us football kits. So as well-wishers, we got a few well-wishers as well as students like myself. We contributed and we actually paid for a full football kit for the football team that we have here, which is Daystar City. I personally donated a full state-of-the-art first aid kit for them.
In your manifesto, you mentioned the Wendy fiasco. Tell me, what would you have done differently if you were the then president?
I think it's important for people to understand their roles.
It will.
What I mean by understanding their roles is that social welfare's role is simply planning and the treasurer is simply handling money issues. So I think first of all, the first mistake was people, the social welfare at the time was handling a different docket, which was treasury, by handling the money. However, I think if everyone understands their roles, nothing like that will happen. And I think I as president will make sure that I don't interfere with anyone's role and that everyone just follows whatever government does.
How many are you in your team?
We're 8.
Which criteria did you use to choose your team?
I chose people who are proven and tested, people who've done things for students in Daystar. And I'll give you a good example of my vice chair. My vice chair has actually been the vice of a School of Business Club, and she's done exemplary well. She's actually started the first platform where Daystar students can do business amongst each other. And actually, just to add to that, this is the first time a team, the team are formed, is actually considering having an international student as part of them.
The team was saying they chose maroon for change, and like you guys, you just added a darker blue, so they don't believe in you guys. What did you say about them?
I think it's obnoxious to think that Daystar needs change. Daystar doesn't need change. Daystar simply needs transformation. There's very many things that are good here in Daystar. All we need to do is make them better.
You joined 2014, right? Kindly name the Dusa president who was in from then 2016 to 2017 right now before you.
There's been Moses Omundi, there's been Job Mwangi, and now we have Johnston Daniel.
Who was the vice for Moses?
I'm not sure who the vice for Moses was.
In case you win, what will happen to you? What will you do for Daystar?
I personally believe that everything happens because of God's will. I think if I end up winning, then God had this purpose for me. However, if I don't make it to win, I think God has something greater for me out there, and I'll definitely pursue that. However, I will not stop helping the students that I've been helping here in Daystar. If a student comes to me with any grievance, I'll try my best to make sure that I sort it out.
3 points why you are the best.
I'm bringing innovativeness. Innovativeness in the sense of the application, because we actually have so many activities that happen here in Daystar, but students don't get to participate in them simply because of a failure of communication. This application will better the communication instantly, so that's one the most important reason. Secondly is transparency. My government every single month will be having an official barazas to make sure that students air out their views, as well as us to tell them how much we spend throughout the month, what is left, and what we spent, what did we spend it on, and what are we planning to spend the money on. And also to keep students up to date on how far we've reached in our manifesto. I think finally is that we're servant leaders. Like I mentioned, the application is going to have a platform where students can reach us as DUSA officials to sort out their grievances. So I don't think any other government has actually done this for students unless they actually approach. However, we're giving this platform for students to be able to do it very freely, not only when they have issues. So this will help us become servant leaders, because at the end of the day, the reason students elect us is so that we can actually serve.
What can you tell us about Stone's government, the previous government?
I think they did their best with what they had. However, they are facing certain challenges because of wrangles that they had in between.
Your tagline was Inaweza Highway. How did you come up with that?
Actually, that my sports secretary, when I was launching my manifesto, he asked the crowd, kama Alois anaweza ama hawezi, and they said anaweza, so that's how it came about. However, my main one is help us help you. So we want the students to help us help them by voting Alois and the entire team tomorrow.
For me, I was so excited when Team Alois won, because I was part of his campaign team. And for me, it was Team Alois all the way, because we needed at least a government that is objective and transparent, and government that is going to think about the students and not just themselves.
The previous Stone government handed over the power to the new team to take over as the 2017 DUSA government, promising to help Daystarians solve their grievances and be one star.
Congratulations, Team Alois, for taking up the challenge and winning the DUSA 2017 government. As Joan Quincy says, if your action inspired others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Tumejenga 4-bedroom maisonette hapa. All fiber-ready townhouses connected with fiber to the home. It's the holiday. I want to spend time with my kids. Nothing brings family together like fiber. Downloads are very fast. Streaming eco. My way. Okay. Tunajenga fiber-ready 2-bedroom apartment going for only 6 million. Pare kwa kona. Can you invest your money wisely na uchukue fiber-ready houses?
Call Njambi Telecommunications to get connected. This is Fiber.
Welcome back everyone to the business segment. There is a steady decline of good quality products in beauty shop. Fake products are practically overrunning the beauty industry. Almost every original product has an imitation of counterfeit product. Judy Adhiambo will tell us more.
Product has been in the news for so many times, yet women continue to use this product in an attempt to get high results. The results, however, are not what they expect. You might be wondering how sellers are selling cosmetics for less than half their retail value. They seem safe because they have 99% positive feedback, but this may not always be. Buy at your own risk. That's what sellers say. But an original buyer will say that they cannot buy nor use fake products because it will react with her skin.
So, Lucy, how can you tell your cosmetics are original products and not fake or cheap?
So what I use on my face is Boots. Boots is a company in the UK which is legally registered, and from from the ingredients that I use, you can clearly tell that they're using genuine ingredients, And also, apart from it being registered, it is certified by a company in the UK that certifies all original products.
How much did you buy them?
So this is a cleansing lotion. Apart from the cleansing lotion, I have the moisturizer and the toners and everything. They come as a pack. If I'm to price them individually, the cleansing lotion goes for 3,500. And if I'm to price them as a pack, or rather as a package, they come in total they come to 12,000 shillings.
Why spend so much on buying them, and yet River Road you can get a cosmetic that goes for 300 shillings? Yeah.
I can say that cheap is expensive. You can buy the cheap products, but at the end of the day you'll regret why you bought them, because we are talking about our skin, we are talking about our face. So I'd rather spend all that money on this expensive product and don't have to spend money going to hospital because I've spoiled my skin.
If you were to go bankrupt, what would you do? Because you can't afford the expensive products.
I am so lucky because Boots normally has discounts, rather discounted rates. So even if I went bankrupt, I'll still afford to get Boots. They also give on credit to customers who cannot afford them. Then you can pay slowly.
Where will you get that money from? Remember, you are bankrupt. Yes.
I don't think I can substitute my products to anything else. So like I said, they normally have discounted rates. Yeah, and at times they can go as low as £1, which is 100 shillings. I believe even if you're bankrupt, you can still afford them.
I've just remembered, you mentioned cheap is expensive. When you use cheap products, you'll go to the hospital, right? To get some surgery and something. Many, like 3/4 of people, they use these cheap products. None of them have gone to the hospital. Tell us about it.
I think it all depends with your skin type. I mean, there are those who use cheap products and they don't react to their faces. There are those who use expensive products and they still react with their faces or their skin.
What advice can you give to those people who use cheap products?
I can only say let everyone go for what suits their face or what suits their skin type.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Wedera and I'm a very big fan of makeup. I love the artistry that comes with makeup. And today I just want to talk about the products that I use. I use Black Opal Original, and there are many other counterfeits in the market. And the reason why you should not choose counterfeit products is that the formula they're used to make is not the same as the original ones. They put harmful products, and these products are absorbed by your skin, keeping in mind that your skin is the largest organ in the body, and once they absorb and go to the liver, they will affect you later in life. You could have skin cancer, you could have problems with your internal organs, and you wonder where this is coming from, but really it's because of the decision you made when you were younger to use something counterfeit. So I would advise you to buy something original, and even for the makeup effects that you want to see, that flawless finish, original product is going to give you that.
Although cheap is expensive, many people have no problem with using counterfeit products. We're going to talk to someone who uses counterfeit products to tell us why they prefer this brand.
Stella, you buy fake products, right? Do you know the difference between fake and original products? Yeah. What's the difference?
Some if you apply them, they react to the skin. Some can even change your color.
Have you ever had an experience with them, a bad experience? So that's a reason. They say cheap is expensive. So let's take products that cheap.
Yeah, they are.
That's why you buy them, or you just buy them because
they are good and you said they are cheap?
I buy them first of all because they're affordable and they don't react with my skin whenever I use them.
In cases of damages, can you sue the seller? Why it's not her fault selling you the fake product? You had an option to buy the original one.
But if I've been using it for a long time, then it's react with my skin. Then I'm not
Basically, I think sometimes original makeup can be a little expensive, especially when we're talking about things like MAC Cosmetics or NYC. They can be a little expensive, so sometimes it's easier to get the counterfeit ones.
Lastly, in the entertainment segment, Kenyan art is arguably the most diverse on earth, and this is where much of its value lies. Artists and students are increasingly finding spaces outside of the conventional galleries to exhibit their art. My reporter, Mwende Mutisia, has more of the story.
Is a nation with a diverse mix of traditions and cultures. The art and culture of Kenya is extremely unique and is represented through its people, traditions, customs, and society. The themes in Kenya, art represent the daily life and culture of the people, which is greatly reflected through their handcrafts, sculptures, and paintings. However, not everyone knows the values of art and could tell their interpretation of the art gallery.
But in real sense, I don't know how it can benefit me. But I normally see them being displayed or written in the walls, but I do appreciate them.
Visual artists I paint on my medium is acrylic on canvas. Yeah, that's where I paint, and yeah, I'm inspired by many things, daily activities, many things.
For how long have you been doing art?
I started painting professionally since 2008. Yeah.
Does art have value in Kenya?
Compared to East African countries, we are way better.
Age before there is no art. Can you tell us more about it? It is preferred in IGCSE.
I don't know why it was scrapped away, but it's something that should be brought back. Yeah.
How many people have you inspired?
I don't really know how many people know me, but I really try to push my artwork through social media. Yeah.
Saying that you don't know many people know you, so you don't have people who look up to you. They're saying, I would like to be like a organizer.
I have some artists who like my work, and most of them, some come here and mentor them. Yeah.
So after drawing, where do you take your art?
We usually have exhibitions.
In exhibition, it is where your people will know you.
Not really. In exhibitions, there is the audience is mostly limited to the gallery.
Mm-hmm.
But social media is where people you just log in and then you just bump into my artwork. So there's a lot of traffic in social media than an exhibition.
My art. So my background, I'm more of a mathematician. So my work will revolve around mathematics. I like children, so it will revolve around children. And what else? Just life, basically life. So, and you know, art isn't about paintings and expressing using paint. Art is all about how do you see life. So that's what my art is all about.
However, not everyone knows the values of art and could tell the interpretation of art gallery.
For the graphic arts class, one thing I learned about it is the process. You have to do the sketches first, then the final designs.
To end this episode, John Gua challenges us with, does any art have any practical value? People love to talk about how expensive a painting is. That's the only way we can talk about painting in this century. Let's take a break. We will be back shortly.
Wakati unapotunza upendo na utamaduni, ni halisi inakuwa tundo la maisha. Unapogundua ushindani si kushindwa, hapo ndipo unashinda. Ukipitisha ndoto zako, mawazo yanaibuka.
Welcome back. And to round out our program, we have some exciting hyperlocal reports. Students with no experience of communication studies reporting the different sectors of our show, like professional journalists. Let's take a look.
Hi people, my name is Lisa Moreithi. Today we are talking about beauty products. Original or fake or natural? Do you use either or do you stay natural? So I'm going to talk to someone here who's going to tell us whether she uses the products or not.
Hello, my name is Brenda Wandega and I'm going to talk about it. First and foremost, I'd like to say that I don't use the beauty products because both the original and the fake, first of all, you cannot tell nowadays in our markets because they have the convincing powers. They all convince us. Various beauty products, they convince us that they're the best quality, blah blah blah, but they aren't. And I don't love the side effects because both the original ones and the fake ones, they have side effects. And as we all know, nowadays there are these diseases like cancer, the skin cancer, which affects so many people out there. And I don't think if it's good to use this. And if you're using, then you should take care of yourself. Like you should clean your face before sleeping. Just take care of your skin well and be well. And as you can see me, I don't use the beauty products, and I'm as beautiful as I am. As you can see, being natural keeps you healthy and lovely. Have a lovely day.
Okay, thank you. So to our viewers, it's for you to choose whether to use the products or not, or remain natural. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Brian Wesonga. So today we're going to be discussing about social media addicts and addicts. Of late, we've seen that most youths are addicted to their phones. So today we have Henrik here. Hello, Henrik.
What's up, man?
So what do you think of the way most of teenagers or youths are addicted to social media, they're always on their phones?
Oh well, I think everything is on social media. Everything we need is on social media. So yeah.
I'm not an addict. What about you?
Well, I'm addicted to.
You're addicted.
Instagram.
Look, for how many hours do you take on social media a day? Let's say
Okay,
Instagram.
Instagram per day, let me say 16 hours.
16?
Yeah, because it's like my office.
That's pretty too much. Okay. As you have had 16 hours on social media, that's a lot. I don't know what about you. Okay. This day.
Thank you all very much for joining us with the weekly edition of Kenya 360 Degree Show. Take care, everyone. Till next time, I was your host, Yvonne Tuku.